Hello, how are you? So good to see you again. I'm laughing because I've been trying to do this forever, all morning in fact, and I live a boring life, but it seems as soon as that camera button gets pushed, everyone in the world knows that they should interrupt me. No one calls, no one visits, no one loves me. No, that's not true. But it's usually pretty quiet. And the phones, look, they're here next to me because I have to keep looking for them and running away. They've been going off since I've started this, which is kind of funny.
So I need a drink. Sorry, Lauren, I missed the sippy bit. Anyway.
Let me catch you up with what's been... I can't remember what I've said now and what I haven't, of course, because I've been doing this for so long and saying the same things. Do you like my hair? I thought I'd wear it out for you today. Last Monday, so about 10 days ago, we went and met with my oncologist. On the Tuesday, we met with the surgeon, oncologist, specialist woman. Let's do with her first because she was the easiest. Basically, we went downtown. Pete took a morning off. We had a lovely drive-in. Got lost. My fault, of course. And then she put me in lovely paper shorts. They're gorgeous. Everyone should have some in their wardrobe. Very attractive. Not at all. Not a good look. Not a good look. She poked and prodded and stretched me and poked me a bit more. And basically said, you should never do surgery. You know, this is what I'm telling you. Never let anyone do surgery on you. That was it. Short story. The longer-ish aspect to that is that Fred's like scar tissue, and so when you do something to him that causes scar tissue, they go a little berserk. So I think, and I may have even told you this before, but they kept giving me hope.
Doctors and hope, they want to do things. I think they want me to like them. I don't need to like you, doctors. Trust me, I don't need to like you. It's good if we do, don't get me wrong. Great, but I just want you to be a good doctor. Be a good doctor. Don't tell me that we can do things if we know that we're never going to be able to do them. I don't care. But when you keep offering false hope, it does things to my brain. It does things to my brain, doctors. So stop doing it. Just tell me the truth. We don't have to be friends, but if you like, we can do coffee. But don't do it. Just tell me what's going to happen and be done.
Which, thankfully, Dr. Kelly did. I'm very appreciative of her. Don't do surgery. That was easy, I think. So why do I need to see thousands of it? And this is why I'm laughing, because another surgeon just called. Well, not him, but his, I don't know, whoever calls to make the appointments. That was one of the calls this morning to ask me if I'd still like to go and see whoever at the university. I don't even know who this person is. I don't even know who referred me. It was very funny. Anyway, I could say no once she told me who he was, because she just said, you know, come and see Dr. Blowfish. So I went, well, what does Dr. Blowfish do? And apparently he's a surgeon, oncologist. And I said, well, I'm not allowed to do surgery, so I guess I don't want to see him anymore. It's odd. It's odd. There are too many doctors. I think I'm deciding this. There are too many. Too many. So, that was Tuesdays. Finished. We're not doing surgery. Monday, however, we went and saw my oncologist, Dr. Hugh, who is just, she's lovely. Now that we understand that she doesn't know what to do with me, and she's very honest and open about that, things are going great. She really seems more concerned about, see, I am crying, keeping me out of pain. So she wasn't happy. I have kind of decided that this is a chronic thing. I'm going to have pain. And you know, when something goes on forever and ever and ever and ever, you don't notice it anymore as much. And the pain medication that I'm on keeps me okay. You know, it's not, I'm not falling to the floor in pain. You know, it's just a chronic, achy kind of pain, I guess we'll call it. And every now and again there's like a lightning bolt that goes down my leg. That I'm not so fond of. But it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. Nothing, and there's nothing you can do to grasp, you know, to predict that and to medicate for that. And I think I've told you before, I don't really like narcotics because I like narcotics. I think I could be a not as smart Dr. House if you've watched that. I'm not gonna lie, I like the feeling of being loopy. So she prescribed for me.
Okay, this is going to be another little rant that just is unexpected, but I don't get it. She prescribed for me a long-acting oxycodone, which is Vicodin. So when we went, I had to get some more blood work, and we had to get a DVD of my scan, and then see her and get some medicine, some new medicines. One of them being this long-acting Vicodin. So because of the way it is, we wandered. We went back and forth. So she's on the main floor. So we went to see her, and then we had to go right over to the other side of the building to drop in the prescriptions. Next to that is the blood work, but because of the timing issues, we went downstairs to put in the order for the DVDs, which was downstairs and on the other side of the building. Then we came upstairs, went to the other side next to where the drugs were to get my blood work, and then wandered across back down to get the DVD, where of course the machine was not working. Hello. Yeah, anyway, Pete and I played with our phones and tried to figure out why we couldn't get any sort of connection down there in the basement, which was funny because when eventually we did get the DVDs, we went back up across to pick up the drugs, and they went, "Oh, we've been trying to find you, we didn't know where you were." Couldn't get the phone because we had no signal. But apparently, the long-acting Vicodin is just far too expensive and they won't pay for it. But they will, however, pay for the long-acting morphine, because that's cheaper. And they do the same thing, apparently. I'm sure they do. But they couldn't find me, and then they decided to just make a decision and rang up to the doctor who had just ordered it and get her to order the morphine. And then somebody had to run down because they have to have the actual physical paper. The paper prescription for narcotics here in this country. I can't remember what happens. Oh, I should show you something though. Australia, medicine really does come in orange bottles. It does, that's how they come, all of them. Well, that's not true. My Gleevac does come in its own little bottle, but that's because they had to order it in special for me. But isn't that funny? We always wondered why. They had to look at what a tablet was in those shows. Now you know why. Because they all look the same. It's a funny business.
For that. Did you like that? That was all a big story to tell you that I got morphine. Long-acting morphine, which is this one. And it's, oh, let's see if I'll be able to show you. Can you see that? Oh! It's a tiny little blue pill. Well, it's kind of navy. It's not the fun blue pill. Anyway, she wanted me to take these twice a day. They're 12 hours, long acting. Take one in the morning, take one at night. I thought I would take one at night because that'll just help me sleep. And I was a little funky in the morning, but you know, it's morning. I didn't really notice, but I didn't take another one because I had stuff to do. And you never know how they're going to affect you. So I took one again at night and was very tired, but it was a Wednesday night. Wednesdays are my busiest day, so sometimes I can be tired at night. Didn't really think much of it, went to bed early. The next morning, however, I took another one as per the instructions. I was as high as a kite. This stuff, I don't know how many tablets I've got here, but I think I could sell it on the black market and put Lauren through college. This stuff's, it's a drug, people. Like, I don't know, I've never taken like cocaine or heroin, or is that the same thing? Anyway, this, it's fun. I was loopy. I went shopping online. I vaguely remember looking at the item, but I actually bought it. It arrived and Pete said, "What did you buy?" And I couldn't remember because I was enjoying a little loopy land. Man, don't do it. It's not. So obviously my pain isn't that great, or I have a very low tolerance for narcotics. I can't be taking this stuff, people. Can't. You should ask Pete. I remember I sat on the couch and I just laughed. I just sat and looked at the light and laughed. No, you can't be doing that.
Here we go, Lauren, cheers. Sippy, sippy. Graveyard Girl reference for those of you who were wondering. Just from a baby girl.
So now for the worrying kind of concerning bit of the thing. The test. The test, when we got them back, they have a radiologist who compares them. And he writes a little report. And in his little report, he said that nothing had changed, except that my sweet husband had been paying attention to the numbers. And I didn't really, but September scan? September, October? Anyway, the last scan before this scan, he was 20.9 centimetres long, and whatever's the others. This one came back and he said it hadn't changed, but the measurement was 25.8 centimetres. Significant change, really. And so he picked up on this and went, no, that's not a change. So we read through his little blurb a little bit better, and it said, well, you know, that could be through the discrepancies of the measurings. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I'm going to try and get to see a radiologist. I don't think you can normally make an appointment. He's not on my list of who I can make appointments with, but I think we should try and see, because that's 20%. That's significant. And if that is the growth at which he's growing with me on my lovely chemo, we're not doing it. We're not. So that was the confusing aspect of it. The other outcomes are that, I know you'll be surprised, she wants me to go and see another specialist. Yep. Here's the one from, from the hospital, who told me to have surgery, but I can't have surgery. You know, that one. But the reason she wants me to go see him is that they think that, and he's starting a new trial. So if there's a new trial, new drug, I think that we should try and get into that. And I'm going to try and get in contact. There's another drug trial going on around the States, but none in Colorado. So that's kind of where we are with the drug treatment. We're going to keep on the Gleevec for a full 6 months, which means I just finished my 4th month. So 2 more months, and then I guess I'll have to have another scan.
Good news, I didn't vomit last time when they put it in, but I don't like that. I want another one in 2 months. Anyway.
Do the Gleevec for 6 months, try and get an accurate reading of what Fred is or isn't doing with the Gleevec, and then try and get a trial, if I'm eligible, get onto that. Plus physical therapy. I'm going for my first appointment today, this afternoon, and then twice a week, but I don't get any of the fun stuff. I'm not allowed to have any massage, any ultrasoundy stuff, just pure stretching. So that should be fun. Because last time I tried it, it hurt. I'm not gonna, I did the exercises, I did it twice a day, and it just hurt. It didn't help anything. But they think I have to keep at it. So maybe I'll, fun, huh? Oh, my clock, I think I've made it. I think I've done 10 minutes. Woo-hoo! I don't know what else to tell you for this one. I think I might do another one about some of the misconceptions that people have about chemo, and I mean, I was certainly one, and I would never have thought that you could still live a
semi-normal, semi-normal life. That was a little grimace at myself, because the camera's just here.
Oh, I do know there's one other thing. Glorious news. I am, what's the date? Is it January? I am 2 months off being post-menopausal. There you go.
So that's what radiation did. It shriveled up my lady bits. What else can you say? It shriveled everything up. So the lady juice that I take, it's not lady juice. I know someone asked me what I meant. It's not actually juice. It's estrogen paste. I call it lady juice. It has helped some of the symptoms of that. But yeah, I'm menopausal. I'm post-menopausal. What's the difference when you go through? So I didn't really go through menopause. I just am. So I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
So I think that is all the happy news that I have. It is a gloriously sunny, blue sky day. I'm sitting in front of our back windows looking at the blue sky. But it is, oh, it's gone up. It's 33 degrees. Fahrenheit. So it's not quite 1 degree. It's cold out there, but it's lovely. It's very nice. The kids will be outside playing. So there's that. So I think I'm looking to see if there's anything there to give me any hints. Oh, do you want to see my nails today? Is that something that anyone cares about? Can you see them? I don't know. The light's not really good enough for that, but let me see. They're kind of gorgeous. That was what I bought when I was doped up on the morphine. I bought myself a new nail plate. So there you go. All right, cheers, babies. Good seeing you all. I hope this one is a little bit better. You know, ask questions if you've got them. If not, I'll try and talk to you again next week. Bye-bye.